Hey everybody, this is the Crazy Kirby Kid, and right here I have a match of a modded version of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And in this modded version we're actually playing on the training mode stage, but as you can see the sandbag is still left intact. So what we've done is made a takes. So the way this game is scored is each player has a certain amount of stock, but in the time that you're given, you're trying to get the bag knocked off the side as many times as possible so you can get points, and you're trying to prevent your opponent from doing the same on his side. So Pit, that's me, I'm trying to go left. And as you can see, the fighting takes place against each other and around the bag, so it just depends on what target you want to go after. So as you can see here, the bag is going to be a lot harder to knock around because its life has just been reset. But hitting the bag also slows down your character just a little bit when you make contact, so you have to be very careful of what you're doing when the bag is nearby. Right there, Game & Watch linked his up smash by connecting it against the bag so it would extend the hitbox. So when the bag takes a lot of damage, you'll notice that it gets lifted up higher and higher into the air, but the cool part about this mode is that the bag falls straight down after it reaches its apex. So as you notice here, it goes diagonally forward, but you're going to see that it's going to drop straight down. So that makes it a lot more predictable. So what's cool about this mode is that anytime you have two things you need to keep track of: what's happening to the bag and what's happening to your opponent. And right here, since I'm a little bit behind in bag points, I believe, I decided to put a lot more of my focus in the last 2 minutes of the match into fighting Game & Watch. And right here, Game & Watch is doing a really good job of pushing the bag off the side of the stage. So I'm just going to start focusing my efforts on hitting him instead. So right now Game & Watch only has one stock left. See right here, because I know Game & Watch is going after the bag, I can choose to attack the bag instead of Game & Watch and really play around the situation.
The fight is on! Victory is ours!
So right here we have a game called Super Monkey Ball 2. Excellent game for the GameCube, one of my favorites. And in this game there's a bunch of party games, but in one in particular that I really like is Monkey Fight 2. As you can see, the rules say knock your opponents off until the time limit runs out, so it's just a basic time-based score as much as you can kind of mode. Now I am the red player, and as you can see you have two moves. One is hold B to charge up your fist, and it increases in power and range. but slows down your character, and the other attack is a much quicker, shorter jab, as you can see there. Now you have the ability to control how your monkey ball moves, and that becomes very important offensively and defensively. You might want to DI into the ropes on the side, or you might want to steer in mid-air if you ever get popped up on the screen just like that. But basically, because the risk-reward gameplay centers around charging and using the quick jab, you have a lot of fighting-like strategies that you can use in this game. You have traps, or what I call matrices, you have mix-ups, you have footsies, you have corner traps, you have DIing from Super Smash Bros. And all of those. So this stage is a little different. You have walls in this stage. But the point I wanted to make about Super Monkey Ball is even with just 2 mechanics and moves, you can do a lot with the strategy. Without making any cancels, without doing any super fast movement, you can have all the positional based strategy and all the wrinkles to the gameplay you need as long as you're willing to stick to the simple core. You might notice me, the red player, doing a couple of turn punches with just the jab, and that's a really strong alternative to using the charge up fist attack. And if you notice, when I get hit, you can break or stop a lot of your momentum by punching, DIing, or charging your own attack back. Because charging limits your movement, it kind of works in both ways, both offensively and defensively. Right there, a little bit of spacing. This final stage has flower petals on the outside, which gives you a lot of defensive and moving options, a lot of sort of changing cover, but the same basic gameplay applies. You either want to range your opponent and play around the charging mechanic, or you either want to get in close and stay inside of the range like you saw right there, using turn punches and your momentum to gain the upper hand. And as you can see there, the fist, when charged, has a hitbox even when it's retracting, so you have to be very careful. And this is basically it to the Monkey Ball gameplay. I think it works best in free-for-all matches of 3 to 4, but you can see sort of the basics working right here. Spacing right there, and making sure you don't overcommit. These are just basic things that a lot of multiplayer games have. And that's it for Monkey Ball. Yeah, I added that. Can make that. I can. Ready? Pop. Stays on back. Whoa, what's that sound effect? That's when you hit someone on their, he calls that a helpless state. When you lose all your jumps, you have triple the hits done. I'm gonna say triple because it's huge. Oh, that was super fast. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, come on! me in midair. No, hear that?
What was that? You see him?
What?
He's like tripping. No. This is my bandage, my goof gum. Gum for language. Wait, then you got BaraBariBall.
That'd be cool. You're not supposed to make it for yourself, right?
I don't know what the heck.
I'm tired of it.
I see people do whatever.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Oh, cool, man." I'm like, I've been trying to play.
Yeah, they're like, check out my indie game. You got it for free.
You can only grab ledges when you're helpless. Okay.
Gosh.
Something about that lip that's just terrible. Might as well sacrifice.
What? I can see some Mario run, but that'd be so cool.
It's an up air. You're helpless. Parts.
Man, that's too hard. He's a catch.
You need to not be that character.
I don't know what I'm supposed to use this player. I had my cancel last time.
Oh,
Can't do it. See, what's that?
dash attack.
That's not dash attack. I know what a dash attack was. Hey, what the heck? What? Hey, stop. Does it keep momentum?
What?
I hate lit.
You can cancel all dashes with a fastball or a jump.
Cancel this game.
What?
Outside that rain. Milk someone's gone. Diet garbage.
Or this is a pretty cool indie game. This is my new indie channel where I talk about indie games that aren't
My
released
friends
yet.
give me.
Yeah,
Honey,
that's it.
I'm not gonna play it if you friends with me.
If you're not my friend. This ball started.
Everybody's from freaking Canada. Goodness.
Yeah.
Even the scrappy guy.
He is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Lit.
I don't know why he put those weird things. I'm just like, Noah, you know this is not good. Or maybe he doesn't.
See that little looker?
That's where you have.
What the? Where am I? Can I get a picture? Oh, yeah. Second
I think there's a run. What the? Grab some? In midair?
Got my Bowser going. That body's gonna hurt. That'll be your projectile.
Yeah, I thought it'd be cool if you could split it up into multiple Shingon Wu. No, that's not cool.
Oh, it's got Kirby. Nothing. Oh, I got Kirby!
Yeah, lots of flashing on this level. I got hit by that intentionally to get the ball. And that put me in a terrible
Look,
spot.
this is better than
Oh yeah, Battle Royale All Stars?
Yeah.
Could be. for different reasons. Not like
Ah, come on. Okay.
Kung Fu moves. You're like, yeah. Just like Yoshi.
That game
Has.
doesn't have high enough movement. Which is my favorite part of this game.
What? That what game doesn't have high enough movement?
That's such a bad. Oh, it's the little Chizo. Chizo. Come on. That's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
I think I need to kick you and then move. What?
Screw this thing.
Whatever.
I'll do what I want. Hey, I stopped playing Layton's, didn't I? I didn't change character.
Richard, you bought this black and white full production value game manual? Don't support that, Richard. What the? I need to choose. Don't mess up on it. Oh. There it is. Dash up tackle.
Like that? Yeah, he's still so little, you can't just be like, and you're done. You're like, he's back. Stalemate sections.
See that? That speed? Kept it from my attack effort.
Finish you two off.
It's gonna grab. No, take it out.
You knocked it? Oh, you grabbed me. Man, he definitely fixed that. I had him in a infinite before, and he took it out of my game. Your game, yeah. The game I make it. Let's go with this. What is this? Dang it, I almost had it over the lip. See the spacing there?
Terrible is moving. The depths.
Man.
Man, whoa.
Spike! A spike! Ah! No! Whoa, what?
It looks like I canceled your move or grab.
Yours?
So big guys?
Yeah. BaraBariBall, 3 characters. You might as well stay here, guys. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Don't do that. You might as well stay here, guys, so we can get some. Yep. Do green. You were green before, but
Yep. Yeah. Here's number 4.
he said this girl's supposed to be fast, but no weaknesses. That makes it balanced. Right, Midnight? Come on, Soccer. I know you're a better designer than that, but maybe he's learning his lessons. Wait, let me test my moves real quick. Whoa. I don't do very many neutral aids on the ground. Because when you grab the ball, it automatically grabs. Man, I can't do anything. How'd that happen? It's done? You get just a very like Asian-y feel for the like wire food. Oh my god. Man, she's not good. That's cause that push is deadly though. But not on this level apparently. There's little lips. But she's speed, so she doesn't have a lot of these big sweeping moves. She's got a pinpoint. Kinda like Peach. Except for not like Peach. Guess we're the best BaraBariBall team in the world. You didn't know. You're not a team by yourself.
You beating him?
Yeah, a little bit. I think he was trying to go easy. Then I was like, I want to spike you. He's like, good job. I just used a nair and like hovered over his head. It was so funny. Oh my gosh! I think she takes more hits done.
What's that? Blacko!
Oh my gosh! Man, she takes more hits done. Look, I'm Yoon. Yeah, I kind of like this now.
Oh, I see. That's a style now.
My goodness! Yes. Dang it! I was hoping that wouldn't happen.
Like, I'm gonna stay out here.
I was hoping that wouldn't happen.
Oh, cool. I didn't see that in highlights before.
No, we were training. Hit buttons! I think her best power is speed and push, but it only works on horizontal levels. Yeah, her neutral air on the ground just knocks the ball crazy. This. See that taunt? That L. Yeah, bingo. Whoa, I got hit when I woke up.
Yeah, something weird.
Noah. Yeah, she's fast. She's fast. What the? My jump stopped working.
Yeah.
It happened to you too? I think if you get underneath that, it's just dead.
No, mine's... Whoa, what? No. You can't get away with that?
Oh my gosh! No! Speed, that's melee.
Oh, you see that?
Oh, you cancel your roll into a dash?
No, that's my down pressure drop. Just... I tried to down, so smash that.
Oh, I can't. There we go. That's how to hit the ball.
What the? Come on.
It's kind of hard to not pressure drop when you're doing a spike. It's good enough for me.
No! I'm too close.
Go, go, go,
It's like a project game.
Alright, it's good.